There was little offense the last time the teams met. In the rematch, there was plenty. And this time, it was Florida Atlantic getting the better of Central Florida in an 11-8 victory Tuesday at the ballpark at the Palm Beaches. The Owls improved to 32-14 as they continue to chase an at-large berth in the NCAA Tournament. UCF, also in the running for the postseason, fell to 32-17. The game was much different from when the Knights won a 2-1 pitching matchup May 1st in Orlando. Offense was prevalent throughout, with the teams combining for 22 hits. The 4-hour game was the longest in history at the new ballpark. The bullpen really struggled the last 2 weeks. FAU coach John McCormick said, "Thank God, the offense picked them up. We've got to do better. The offense was really good." The Owls were led by David Miranda and Eric Rivera, who each had 3 hits. Designated hitter Jared DeSantolo finished with a team-high 3 RBIs, with 2 coming on a single in the bottom of the 5th. That made it 8-5. The Knights responded with 3 runs in the 6th, highlighted by Ray Alio stealing home. It pulled UCF to within 9-8, but it was the closest it got to rallying. The Owls added 2 runs in the bottom half of the inning to remain in front. Stringing a couple hits in that first inning, I think that broke it open. DeSantolo said, "Everybody got really comfortable. That set the tone for the rest of the game." Pitcher Zach Schneid earned the win after allowing 4 hits and 3 runs in 2 1/3 innings. Drew Peaton picked up the save. FAU starter Mike Ruff was pulled after 2 innings because of a 50-pitch count. He is expected to be in the rotation for this weekend's series at Middle Tennessee State. Limiting him was necessary because the pitching staff has been shortened due to recent injuries to Jake Miednik and Kyle Marmon. With 6 games remaining, the Owls feel they need at least 4 more wins to secure an at-large bid. Last year, they were left out despite winning 35 times. "I think that we have some work to do," McCormick said. "We've got to have a really good last 2 weekends. Our RPI is probably 29 or 30. We're right on the bubble. If you looked up bubble teams, I think that would be us right now. We put ourselves in a not advantageous spot. We have to win games, and I think we've got to win the next 2 series and then go to the conference tournament and win some games. Some of the metrics are not in our favor right now, so we've got to turn it around and win some games, like the Owls." Like our FAU Facebook page to keep up with all the latest news. Caption: FAU defensive lineman Stephen Leggett on the potential of the defense. FAU defensive lineman Stephen Leggett on the potential of the defense. Caption: walk-on Nick Weber is in competition for a spot in offensive line rotation. Walk-on Nick Weber is in competition for a spot in offensive line rotation. Caption: FAU running back Kareth White wants to become more versatile. FAU running back Kareth White wants to become more versatile. Caption: Florida Atlantic football program will hold fundraiser for victims of Douglas High School shooting. Florida Atlantic football program will hold fundraiser for victims of Douglas High School shooting. Caption: Florida Atlantic coach Lane Kiffin on the quarterback competition. Florida Atlantic coach Lane Kiffin on the quarterback competition. Richardson at sun-sentinel.com, on Twitter at Chandlerrick.